think I would be used to sitting in front of a camera by now, but I'm not today. But I think March is going to be the busy month that might humble me a little bit, but we'll see. It's a long form content. I'm not good at it. Kaya, kia ora, hello, I am Madeline Tefew, dark fantasy author and as of 2026, a publicist for New Dawn Publishing. So this is part 2 of learning to be a publicist with me, because I have gone into this job with no experience, no education. I've sort of just jumped in head first and we're winging it. So the past month has been really cool. I have come to learn that I think a big part of my job is going to be waiting for people to answer emails. So over the last month, I have reached out to a bunch of authors and publishing magazines to do blurb requests, which is different to the blurb that goes like on the back of the book. A blurb request is like the shout out line that you usually see on the back or on the cover on the inside of the book from another author. So that's been really fun. We have an author coming over to Perth in March. So I may have gone a little bit overboard because I got told, you know, this author's going to be here in March, so, you know, from this date to this date, fill up her days with some book stuff. And I may have gone a bit overboard because I think I've booked up every single day bar 2 that she's here for like 9 days. So I may have gone a bit overboard for that. I reached out to a bunch of book clubs. We were wanting to do like a bit of collaboration with book clubs to get some New Dawn books as book of the month and give book clubs a discount. Haven't had much luck with that. Again, I feel like a lot of my job is going to be waiting for people to reply to emails, which I can very quickly see becoming the bane of my existence. I've reached out to a couple of writers' festivals to see if we can get our authors into writers' festivals. More event organisation, not just for the author that's coming over here in March, but for some authors that are going over to the eastern states. We've got a couple of launches coming up, which is really cool. We've just launched The Serpent Called Mercy, so I'm trying to organise like some sort of online events for Roanne, which is really exciting. I've also been given free range over New Dawn Publishing's TikTok account. They may come to regret that later, but I have not put anything up yet. I have been brainstorming ideas. I really want to make some videos showing off the covers because I feel like, I know I'm biased, but New Dawn covers are so good. I have been trying to get some of our authors in as guest authors to a couple of other events that are coming up in the upcoming months. I have been also done a couple of little submissions for our authors into awards. There's so many awards out there. So it's really good, especially for our new authors, to get them out into awards, because even being shortlisted is the best clout ever. Because I'm officially part of the New Dawn team now, I also get sneak peeks of like really early sketches of covers. So that's been really exciting. I got to see the first few mock-ups and give my opinions on which ones like I liked best, which is super fun but also super stressful, because I don't know if what I like is very niche, and I don't want to be like, I like this one, and then the cover comes out and everyone's like, I hate that cover, that's going to be my fault. Even though it's not, because it's a group effort, like everyone sort of has their input or their opinions. But that is like a really exciting perk that I didn't even think of, sort of because I'm in the New Dawn team now. I get to see all these like super early sketches, which is really exciting. So I get to see the covers before you guys, which fun little perk. But yeah, overall it's been really cruisy. Nowhere near as scary as I thought it was going to be. I feel like I'm not being productive because I've, as most of you know, left veterinary nursing, which is like generally can be a quite high stress job, and I am trying to come to the terms that I can be productive and I am still working through my to-do list without being stressed and under pressure. Because I just feel like if I'm not under pressure and I'm not stressed, I must not be productive enough. And that's not the case, because I'm still getting through my checklist. I feel like I'm maybe even smashing through it faster than I should be, because I'm so used to just bang, 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 getting things done so fast. I feel like perhaps I'm overwhelming my colleagues a little bit with I'm like, can I have this? Can I have this? What about this? And we need to do this. And I know you asked for that email yesterday, but here's that plus 6 other things. So I hope they don't think I'm being an overachiever. I hope they know that it comes from a place of having worked in a very fast-paced, high-stress industry where communication is super important. So hopefully they don't kick me out and think I'm being super annoying. But otherwise, it's been really cool. It's been super cruisy. I am only doing it, I feel like I can't even call it part-time. It's like a quarter time of my week, and all the rest is going to author stuff. I am trying to juggle multiple whips at once, which is a new thing for me, but just so I don't have a huge lapse like I have now between releases, because The Queen Thief came out last year, October 2024. The Queen Thief came out, and my new book's not going to be out till the end of this year at the very earliest. So we're going to try to not have a 2-year gap between releases again. It's not great for momentum, income, my poor readers that have been like, we'll read anything you write, and then they're probably like, are you gonna write anything else? So this job has been super great for, I have so much more time to write, read. I've read more books in January than I read all of 2025. I've been having so much fun in the kitchen. I've been making lots of nice food. I made like chicken Greek gyros, I made Mongolian beef, I've all sorts of yummy things. So I've had a lot of fun in the kitchen. My plants are probably appreciating the extra love, probably my husband too. But yeah, that's part 2 of learning to be a publicist. I feel like I found my feet. I don't want to be too confident in it, but it's not as scary as I thought it was going to be, especially because emails are always nicer than having to pick up and make a phone call. You can go through and edit and change an email as much as you need. I think March is going to be a really busy month for me because I've got authors coming over and a couple of releases coming up, so I'll be making sure all of that is moving smoothly. But so far, guys, first month has been a success. So I'll see you next month for part 3 of learning to be a publicist. And I don't know when I can stop making parts when I have officially learned, but it is not today.